What made you decide to post what you posted?
I was finally just comfortable, and I was talking with my mom, and there's a few kids that are dealing with what I'm dealing with, so I just felt like it was the right time just to tell everyone what I was going through.
Surprised at all by the response?
Yeah, I didn't expect it was going to get that big of a draw from around the country.
What's your response to the response? I mean, are you happy that it got that much attention?
Yeah, just knowing that I'm helping a bunch of people is always a good feeling.
Go ahead. If
you're good.
Anything surprise you with the responses? I mean, it's been, from what I've seen, primarily positive.
Yeah.
Anything surprise you about the responses?
Just the amount of direct messages I've been getting, just saying that how I've helped them with my story and how I've helped other people's kids. It's been a good feeling.
You talked about going into that dark place. I'm just curious, when you go back to your residence and you got your roommates, your teammates there, what's that like for you? Because none of us are going to see that. What are you going through?
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of kept it to myself for a while until about November, and that's when I kind of told my teammates and my coaches, and they were all supportive. I couldn't be more thankful to have a support group that I have.
Did you expect that from your teammates?
I didn't know what to expect because I know that there's a lot of people that have different feelings about mental health, but what they did and helped me, I couldn't be more happier.
And even just from the college guys giving each other a hard time kind of thing, did you worry a little bit that maybe some of them will give you a hard time about it?
I didn't think they'd give me a hard time. I just didn't think they would understand. But like Donnie and Q, those are the ones I talk to the most. They understand 100%, and those are the two that helped me really.
When you were going through those practices that you shared where you had emotional breakdowns,
Mm-hmm.
What was the hardest part of that, just in terms of just being in public and being in front of everybody?
Really just trying to hide my emotions because during practice I just wanted to cry the whole time. I didn't want to do anything but just trying to hide my emotions really.
You mentioned the influence of your mom, and Coach Pino just mentioned that too. He said as soon as they saw how bad it was getting, they got her on a plane and bring her out here. Just talk about the role your mom played in all this.
Yeah, well, she's been through stuff like this, so she knows what I'm going through, and I talk to her every day. There was days where I just called her and I was just crying for hours, and she was just there every step of the way.
Braden, I want to commend you for coming out. It took a tremendous amount of courage. Wow, it's pretty cool. I've been married about 39 years. My wife's family deals with mental health. I had no idea about this subject at all until I married my wife,
Mm-hmm.
who I love very much, and they deal with mental health issues. Her sister, her dad. I know how important it is in these type of conversations to have close friends that you can share your heart with. I know I'm real connected with the football team. I've had a lot of players come up to me, share things that I would never share publicly, family things. Do you have that connection with a close friend, a pastoral figure, or psychologist? Do you have people you can talk to?
Yeah, I see a psychologist pretty often, and then really just my mom's, my coaches, and then my teammates are the really ones I talk to, and obviously my dad and my sister.
Gotcha.
Some people talk about basketball being the escape, stuff like this. Basketball lets them get out of it. You were going through practices where you couldn't get out of the dark places sometimes. How, I guess, frustrating, maybe scary was it when even basketball wasn't really getting you out of this?
Yeah, it was. I know how to deal with it because usually basketball gets me just relaxed and have fun. But once I couldn't make it through basketball, I really didn't know what to do. And so that's when I finally opened up to the coaches, and then they got me on the right track.
How'd they do that?
Well, they brought my mom down here. And then I got with a doctor to help with medicine and everything. And then I got to a sports psychologist to talk to her once a week.
How close did you come and just say, you could walk away from all this. You can go back home and just be a regular person. How close did that get?
I was close, especially going back home for Christmas. I didn't want to come back. I just wanted to stay home with my family, and then just live back in Kansas City.
And that was after you'd already gotten, I guess you got the medicine right at that point, right? When did you get the medicine right?
So we switched my medicine in November, and then it was working. And then I got back from Christmas, and then we had to switch it again because then it just stopped working, and I was just going back to where I was in October.
When you went to your coaches, how much, I guess, apprehension or fear did you have any going to them, knowing that, man, I got to tell them what's going on, but like I also want to play. I don't want them to get mad or punish me in some way. Did you have any fear at all about going to them?
I wouldn't say fear. I was just a little nervous because I didn't know how they were going to react, but they were just 100% honest. They were just there to help me, just to be the best me.
When did you start to feel any ease as you realized you were going to get the support from the players and coaches?
I would say back early January when I went through like my second relapse, and they were all still there. They got me back with the doctor, and they're just supportive 100%.
Yeah, you went from being the guy at the end of the bench to now you're probably the most popular Lobo overnight. What's that like?
I really didn't do it for the fame. I just really did it just to help, because I know there's a lot of other people that are going through the same thing I'm going through. So I just wanted to put a message out that you can get through it, and it'll be all right.
How are you feeling now? I mean, obviously you're comfortable enough to post it. But
Yeah.
Where are you at now?
Now I feel a lot better. Looking back where I was in January to now, I'm a totally different person.
And how long did it take you to write that message?
I would say about an hour. My mom helped me with it, and so it didn't take as long. So she gave me ideas, and I just ran with it.
Anything else for Braden?
Yeah, what's next, man? Like, what do you do from here? Do you just kind of keep on doing what you're doing? Do you have any plans to, I don't know, talk with people or anybody reaching out to you? Like, is there something different that's about to happen because of all this?
I have no clue. I haven't really thought about it. I'm just worried about winning right now. We have Boise State Saturday, so that's all I'm worried about.
You did mention that you want to be a Lobo next year too. At any point did you associate with being far away from home and being in Albuquerque or away from friends and family? Did that have any role at all in this?
Not really, because I went to prep school my senior year, so I'm kind of used to living away from home. So I really didn't factor that in.